Hello everyone, welcome back to Skybite Studios, and in this video we are going to be actually doing a reaction. And this is going to be a reaction to an early review of the Studio Series 53 Voyager class Mixmaster from the Transformer Studio Series line. And this is not going to be my video, of course. I'm going to be reacting to an existing video from, I hope I don't butcher your name, I apologize, from the channel name Yu Wang. This is his video. Somehow he got an early access to this figure, and he was able to review it before everyone else. And this was uploaded October 23rd, and we're going to be taking a look at it. And I'm going to be leaving my commentary, my reactions towards the transformation and the appearance of the figure. And like I said, this video does not belong to me. I'll be leaving a link down below where you can see the original video. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what this figure is going to end up looking like. Now, something I'm already noticing is there's no giant Decepticon logo on the mixing drum part in the back like he did in the movie, but I guess to me it makes sense because that would be visible in Devastator's head mode, because he does use those as kind of his bunny ears, if that makes any sense. And already looking at the coloration, I could be wrong, but I thought it would be a little more on the black side in terms of this coloration. It looks more on kind of like a brown kind of color, similar to the deluxe class Lockdown from Age of Extinction. And you can see there's already that little emblem in the front with the Decepticon head on a dog, I think, so that's pretty cool. And there you can see he has his head visible at the very bottom. And you can see his feet in the back too, which not too much of a biggie for me. It does have kind of 3 modes if you think about it. Alright, and he's already starting on the transformation, and from what I could see, it looks like it's going to be really simple. So pretty much you fold that back part in half, that gets the arms, and then you just fold out the legs, and there he is. And there is his robot mode. Already I could see we got the sense of this from the product images. He does have a very kibbly back, and that makes sense because that's where Devastator's head is stored. But for the most part, it looks pretty darn good. Now, I'm wondering if he's going to have that kind of quote-unquote third or / fourth mode where he turns into like a turret, like he did in the movie in the original Voyager. So we'll see if he brings that up in a bit. But yeah, to me, it looks really good. It looks like it's going to be a little bit back heavy, especially since he also has those bits off his shoulders that are hanging out, and then now he's comparing it with the other Constructicons that have already been released. And to me, I think that scale is pretty good. If anything, from the Constructicons, the one that's kind of off is Long Haul. He's supposed to be a much bigger dump truck, so he should have a much bigger robot mode compared to the other guys. But in terms of everything else, Mixmaster looks like he scales really well with everyone. Now up close on the face, that looks really highly detailed, and it looks like there's black and silver paint on it, maybe colored eyes, hard to tell from this point. But in terms of the colors, looks like it's pretty simple. It's black, you got some of that brown color, some gray, and then the silver, and that's pretty much it. Not much in terms of paint applications or anything to split up all of the existing paint colors, which is not completely inaccurate. And now he's covering the articulation. It looks like he has a pretty good range, especially since he has pretty skinny limbs, or especially towards where the joints themselves are. It's pretty thin, so it should be able to have a big range of movement. Aside from those mixing parts on his shoulders kind of getting in the way, but looks like you can adjust them so you could accommodate more arm movement. Yeah, you can see has really good range of motion there on the legs. You got beyond the splits, forward and backwards. Okay, right now I think he is transforming him into Devastator's head mode. And apologies for not talking really too much. I was going to leave my thoughts and opinions towards the end. I just wanted to like take in all this information that I'm seeing. You know, kind of just like really excited about seeing how this guy works. At this point, it just looks like a crab. Oh, maybe that is that turret mode. Looks kind of weird. Looks like the turret itself is on like the lower jaw of what would be Devastator's mouth, because you can kind of see the teeth on top of that. So that's interesting. That's not how I remembered it would be. But if that's this like turret or gun mode, there it is. And this figure has 4. Okay. I was expecting to see the transformation of this, but there you have Devastator's head. Yeah, hopefully later on he shows us how he got to that mode, because that was something I was really interested in seeing. But yeah, looking at the head itself, I gotta admit, a lot of the product or the promo images didn't really impress me on the coloring. It looked a little too drab, but up close, at least in this video, looks pretty darn good. You can see a little bit of green in the eyes there, like a slight hue of it. You got the red around some of the face, the black, the silver inside the mouth. Looks pretty cool. And of course the jaw is going to be articulated. And now he's back in robot mode. Yeah, so I'm going to stop the video right there. My thoughts on this, I'm kind of bummed that I didn't get to see the transformation into Devastator's head mode, because I was wondering how you fit that head in the cab. Like, is there some parts forming there? Do you remove the top part in order to expose the head, or is there at least some transformation involved? I don't know. Hopefully another review comes out soon. Hopefully we get one in English, which is something I could understand. For all of you guys that speak this form of Chinese, I don't know if it's Mandarin or Cantonese, please translate down in the comments below what this guy is saying. If he mentioned how to transform into the head of Devastator, let us all know. But overall, I am really liking how the figure looks. I know some people, or a lot of people actually, didn't like the robot mode for Mixmaster for the Studio Series line. I personally liked it. I was never able to get the original Voyager figure from Revenge of the Fallen, and I really wanted to get this one. Like I said, it is looking very top heavy because he's got the cab on his back and you got those big mixer pieces over his shoulders. But I can dig it. Even though I like the robot mode, of course it's not going to be in this mode most of the time. It's going to be in this combined Devastator mode with most of the other Constructicons. So that's not even a real biggie to me, especially if you're if you had a problem with the robot mode. I don't think we're going to display it in this mode anyways. But yeah, overall, I like it. I really like it. And I know there was some promo images, not promo images, but images of the prototype Devastator with more color that was released today or yesterday. I forgot which day it was, but not all the colors were there yet. And yeah, it's good to see what this figure looks like right now. I think I'm gonna really enjoy it so far. I've liked all of the Constructicons, even Hightower, as weird as he looks. So I'm pretty darn sure I am going to enjoy this figure. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this reaction and commentary to this review of Studio Series 53 Constructicon Mixmaster. If you guys like this video, please hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for future videos from Skybite Studios. But until then, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.